When most people think of church, they picture sermons echoing through grand halls, hymns rising up to the rafters, and rows of people sitting quietly in polished pews. But church is so much more than just a place for rituals or routines. It's a living, breathing community where the true spirit of faith is revealed not just in words, but in the way people treat each other, especially when no one else is watching. Sometimes, it's the smallest gestures, a gentle smile, a helping hand, or a kind word, that reveal the deepest faith. These moments might seem insignificant, but they can have a ripple effect, touching hearts and inspiring others to do the same. In fact, it's often these quiet acts of kindness that speak louder than any sermon ever could. Let me share a story that might challenge what you think you know about faith and compassion. It's a story that unfolded on an ordinary Sunday morning, but left an extraordinary mark on everyone who witnessed it. On that morning, as sunlight streamed through stained glass windows, a man entered the church. His clothes were worn and faded, his shoes scuffed, and his face carried the exhaustion of someone who'd spent too many nights without a bed. He looked around, hoping to find a moment of peace, maybe even a little hope, in the sanctuary. But instead of open arms, he was met with sideways glances and hushed whispers. Some people shifted uncomfortably in their seats. Others stared, silently judging him for his appearance. It was clear that many saw only the surface, forgetting that every person who walks through those doors carries a story, a struggle, and a longing to belong. Just when it seemed like the man might slip away unnoticed, the priest paused his preparations and walked down the aisle. His steps were calm and purposeful, cutting through the tension in the room. No one knew what he would do next, but everyone was watching. The priest knelt beside the man, spoke softly, and offered him a set of clean clothes. Then, with a warm smile, he invited him to share a meal in the church hall. It wasn't just charity, it was an invitation to dignity, to friendship, and to belonging. That simple, genuine act of kindness changed the entire atmosphere. The congregation, once hesitant and closed off, began to see the man and each other with new eyes. It was a powerful reminder that real faith isn't about appearances or status, but about opening our hearts to those in need. Compassion isn't just about feeling sympathy from a distance. It's about stepping forward, taking action, and making a difference, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. True compassion means seeing the humanity in everyone and choosing to love without hesitation. So the next time you encounter someone who seems out of place or in need, remember this story. Real faith shines brightest not in grand gestures, but in everyday acts of love and acceptance. That's the lesson we're all called to live, inside the church and far beyond its walls.